Imagine 7 days without violence. That's the vision for our community this week during the YWCA Week Without Violence. Cassie Martin with the YWCA of Northeast Kansas in Topeka is with us today to tell us what they have in store for this week. Welcome to you.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm so glad to be here.
This is a great event, always encouraging a violence-free community. What is the focus for this year's Week Without Violence?
Yeah, so this year's theme is Safe Beginnings, Protecting Mothers and Nurturing Futures. And kind of our focus on this is it's hard to be a mom, right? Everyone knows that. But being a mom and experiencing domestic violence, or really any type of violence, is a completely unique challenge, right? So we really want to honor that experience throughout this week.
What particular risks might mothers, moms face in a relationship?
Yeah, so kind of a scary statistic, but one of the leading causes of death for pregnant folks is actually homicide, frequently at the hands of intimate partners. That's really scary. In other times, it could even result in things like low birth weight for folks who are pregnant. So we really want to highlight the dangers that come with experiencing violence and being a mom at the same time.
You started the week with Maternal Health Monday.
Yeah.
And so what is it that you were encouraging providers to do today?
Yeah, so today we just had purple shirts out in the community if you happen to be at the doctor and see your provider wearing one. Just encouraging folks to know that they don't just have support at the YWCA, but they have support from the other caring professionals in their life too.
There is a question that a lot of women may be asked at a doctor's visit as well that you encourage providers to ask, and it's an important one.
Yeah, asking if they're experiencing a relationship violence, if they're experiencing physical violence within their relationships. There's lots of different ways that it can be brought up. Sometimes I think depending on how
it's
you
like
ask,
a questionnaire where they say, do you feel safe in your home? And then they might ask you why.
Yeah, things like that. So we have a little bit of a different model that goes in more depth, but those are common questions that you'll hear. Asking, engaging, and referring folks onto services is really important. So that's what today's about.
And tomorrow, Washburn University is hosting an event. What will the students there be doing?
Yeah, so that is a poetry open mic. Really exciting. I want to say this is the 9th year that professors have helped us put this event on. So community members are open to speak as well. It doesn't just have to be students. Then you can come and make signs with us at the end for Friday.
We're going to talk about Friday in a second, because first you got Wednesday coming up, and that's actually, Manhattan actually is debuting this tonight, their clothesline project, and then YW is behind 5 locations of the clothesline project.
Yes,
what is it?
So this is our big goal this year, was to get a clothesline project in every single one of the counties that we serve. So that's Shawnee, Brown, Nemaha, Jackson, and Wabaunsee. In Shawnee County, it's already up at the Topeka Shawnee County Public Library, so you can go see it anytime. But on Wednesday, we will be at the Seneca Free Library, City Park in Alma, and then the Jackson and Brown County courthouses. We display t-shirts made by survivors to just really honor their story. I mean, it's a visual way to interact with honoring domestic violence awareness.
And then on Thursday, you have some other things happening with some, let's see, people are wearing purple on signs.
And you might see on our social media some of our office staff members doing a little shout out on Thursday, just kind of sharing what World Without Violence looks like to our staff.
Cool.
So
Friday's the big event that you want everyone in the community to attend.
Yes.
The march and the rally.
Yes, so that is at 11:30 at the State House. It's going to be amazing. We've got all kinds of tables and informational stuff, especially focused around that topic of moms and kiddos this year. From 11:30 to 12:30, we will hang out. There will be speakers. Additionally, from Topeka Doula Project will be there. And then at 12:30, we'll march back to our office, and there will be free lunch.
So it's a few blocks. You're at like 12th and Jackson, of course, State House around
Yes.
10th and Harrison. So if you see people marching with signs, honk, join them, more so join them, and then people can have lunch at the YW.
Yeah, free t-shirts while supplies last. So if you get there early, you might get a free YW t-shirt. So definitely come out. We can't wait to see everyone.
There is also something very important that you're going to be speaking to the Topeka governing body about on Tuesday and to the County Commission on Thursday, and that is the Mayor's Task Force, their annual report on domestic violence in our community. Any highlights that you can give without giving it all away? Because I know you want to let the governing body know.
Our program director, Becca, is going to be the expert on that, and she'll actually be the one presenting at that activity, but the community is welcome to join us there as well. We're asking folks wear purple, and Mayor's Task Force members will be wearing purple as well to kind of show the work that we've done throughout 2024 and what those numbers look like in Shawnee County.
Okay, so it's often eye-opening to hear those numbers, so we'll be covering those this week as well. But those main activities tomorrow, head over to the Washburn Union for Ichabod Speak Out, the Clothesline Project at those various locations around town, and then Friday 11:30 is when we start with the displays and the speeches, and then at 12:30 the march and rally hit the streets and head on over to the YW location. Thank you so much, Cassie. Appreciate you filling us in on the Week Without Violence again this year.
Thank you.